When did you start learning to hunt and fish? Jackster here.
Okay, that's when I got to get out of the house. I working with my dad, and the guys at the dairy would talk about hunting. Boy, and I thought, boy, wouldn't I like to go hunting? Because my dad talked to him about it and what have you, and then I didn't have a gun, and so one Christmas, I come walking down it was, I was probably about 40, I see 1942 or 3. I came down for Christmas. Dad would have the Christmas tree all set up with all our gifts and what have you. Boots would have everything just so.
I'll bet.
Yeah, and so I come down and I looked around and everything, and I looked over. There's a gun sitting over in the corner. Oh God, I almost fell over. A gun, a real gun.
Yeah.
It was a 20 gauge single shot lever handle. God. It was so hard to pull that hammer down, but I didn't tell Dad that. I could hardly get that hammer back.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I was so happy to get that gun. So that's when I started hunting. Then the people, my dad didn't hunt. The people around me, there's an old guy that went hunting all the time, and I asked him if I could go with him.
Mhm.
Sure, I'll take you. So that's how I got to meet Mr. Montana. He took me hunting.
Mm.
And
What was it that he used to say?
About what?
It's hell to be old.
oh yeah, let's see, what was it? Oh jeez, it's hell to get old.
That's what he said.
That's right. That's it. Because he would fumble around and there'd be water dripping out of his eyes. His eyes would be dripping, and his mouth. But he was just a real old guy, and he didn't like it. And he was always mad because he was getting so damn old.
Mm.
But he took us kids. A wonderful thing. An old man living down the street took me hunting because I didn't have any other way to go. Dad was busy. Dad worked 7 days a week. Man, that's when they worked 7 days a week. They didn't even have days off. But after that, they started, about, I don't know, when the unions were starting to talk in the factories about how many days of work and what have you.
Yeah.
That's when they got so that they would take off. And so Dad finally got a Sunday off. Man, we thought that was the most wonderful thing, that you have Sunday off, And he was a hard worker, my dad,
Mhm.
and he was saving, boy, he was saving money, and he saved so much money that he bought a place up well, he bought another, while he was working, he bought a little, it was a sort of a place where you, what was it, a little house anyway. It was a real estate, that's what it was. It was a little real estate house on his route that had a for sale sign on it.
Real estate office?
Yeah, but you have to move it. You had to
Oh.
move it, so Dad got to thinking about that, So he was out looking for some land at was it? Was it Cooley Lake? No, it's Cooley Lake. He bought a little lot on Cooley Lake, and then he got to talking to these movers. There was a lot of guys moving old houses, and he got to talking to them, and he said, "Could you move that little real estate office to a place I have on I think it was Cooley Lake." Anyway, I can't remember exactly, but I think that's the lake. And they said, "Sure, we move it." I don't know. I think they moved it for $600. They picked that thing up, put it on a trailer, and moved it out to Cooley Lake. And in the meantime, Dad got somebody to dig a basement. My dad was busy doing it, digging a basement and building a black building, a basement underneath the house. So he had to know what size the house was and everything. So when they brought it out, they put that house on there, and it was perfect. they had measured it perfect. And they set that little old house on top of this basement, and the basement was real nice. You know, they fixed that all up, and it all started to get together right then.
Hmm.
Really, and Dad finally got enough money to do other things. You know, we could put a big porch on the front of it. You know, it was a little real estate office. He put a big porch on the front of it, and he put a garage on the back, the property. It's out there right now, I bet you. If you go out there on
Hmm.
Union Lake.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, Union Lake. I bet that's where it is.
I'm gonna have to cut this short, Dad. I'm running out of battery time.
Oh, God.
So Jackster here, and we'll see you next time.
Ah, okay.